Hi, I'm Sarah, the new peer project support worker for Recovery College Calderdale. I started getting into exercise when I was suffering with severe anxiety and depression. At the time, I was told that I was never going to work again, and this was absolutely devastating. I think I'd pretty much given up and just thought, well, what's the point in doing anything if I'm never going to work again? And I think I just accepted that my life was going to be an endless cycle of getting up, eating, watching daytime TV, and then going to bed. I used to dread getting up because I'd just wake up and I'd feel down, feel depressed. And I used to just watch the clock until bedtime and thinking, well, at least if I'm asleep, I'm not depressed. And this sort of endless cycle of eating, sleeping and clock watching went on for months. And I think one day I just thought, I can't go on like this. I can't live like this. Something's got to give. And I think at that point I was pretty much, willing to try anything. And someone had said to me that exercise can help with mental health. Now, I was barely motivated to go downstairs, never mind go exercising. But I thought, I'll give it a go. So I spoke to my GP and asked if there was anything I could access through them. And I was referred to a gym program, which, believe me, going to the gym, it just sounded like absolute torture. I'm really, really uncoordinated. I didn't have any confidence, so even getting on the bus was a challenge. And I've got a shoulder injury, so I am quite restricted physically in what I can do as well. But I thought, you know what? I'm desperate. I'll give it a go. So as part of the gym scheme, I got a gym buddy, so someone who would come to the gym with me, which was brilliant because, the thought of sort of walking into a gym and not knowing what to do or, where to go or who to ask for help and, feeling stupid asking for how do I switch this machine on, that sort of thing. So it got rid of all that. So that was brilliant. And, I actually started to enjoy going to the gym, which something I didn't think I'd say, but anyway, I did. So I'd look forward to going to the gym. I'd get up looking forward to going to the gym. It gave me something worth living for, something to get up for. And the gym really became like quite a big part of my routine, and I'd look forward each week. So today I'm going to the gym. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and it was great. It was fantastic, and I think along with that as well, because I was going out and about a bit more, my confidence in general was starting to develop, and I was getting into a much better routine in terms of sleeping. So I was, finding I was getting off to sleep a lot easier, and I was waking up at a reasonable time, and just so I felt a lot more energized. So I started feeling, just like what else can I be doing? So what else can I do? So started volunteering, and I started doing some courses at S2R, and then I started to feel like I was ready to finish off some of my assignments for my teaching degree. So I finished those assignments, and I started really feeling like, I'm actually feeling ready to maybe go back to work. So this is going back to work was something that for a long time my CPN had advised me against doing, and sort of pretty much told me not to even really think about it. But it was one of those things that every time I saw them, I used to say, when can I go back to work? Until the point where they just used to say, don't ask. You know what the answer's going to be. So I stopped asking, and then one day my CPN just said to me, ask me. So I said, oh, all right, am I ready to go back to work? And she said, yes, I think you are. So as luck would have it, there was actually a job that came up where I was volunteering, so I applied for that and I got it. And it wasn't just any old job, it was actually my dream job. So it was a teaching job, and it was working with vulnerable an unemployed adult, so it was perfect. And I think, yeah, from there, I went on to achieve things that I never thought possible. So I was graded as outstanding for my teaching. I learnt to drive, and I now own a house. And I think most importantly, I'm happy. So now I'm here at Recovery College to bring you some happy and help you find your happy. And I'd say so over the last 8 years, I have continued to use exercise as my coping mechanism. I've not always gone to the gym. Sometimes I go walking. I also enjoy going swimming. But there's been times, where I've not really been very active, but there've been other times where I've had a bit of a mental health blip and I've totally focused on exercise, and it's really got me through. So but I'm by no means a muscly, super fit at all, and I've still got 10 left feet. And I'd say it's only been at the end of last year that I actually felt confident enough to join a group gym class, or exercising in public as I like to think of it. So so I've only just got that confidence, so I'm by no means an absolute expert, but for me it's not about going and going crazy on the treadmill and just jumping around or exercising until I pass out. It's just about that general sort of sense of achievement, that break, that almost that for me it's like a bit of a mental health break. I can go and I can focus on what I'm doing. I can listen to my music. So I very much use it as sort of a wellness tool, as opposed to just going and trying to build my muscles and things like that. So through working with Recovery College, what I'm going to start doing is I am going to be doing a vlog. So just sharing some of my tips and experiences with you around exercise, and we're also doing a publication called Let's Get Physical, which is going to have a lot of tips about getting active as well. So basically I would like to, that's me in a nutshell. That's my story, and that's how I got into exercise and how it's helped me. So thank you very much for listening to my story. Thank you. Bye.